Well, hello everyone, Commander Plater here, and welcome to today's live stream. Hope everyone's doing really well today. We are jumping back into some Satisfactory, and we are going to hopefully finish off and get Aluminium put in and sorted, because I've been so far been working my way through my stash, but unfortunately I can't keep that up. I need to actually well, have enough stuff. So we're going to head back over to the main factory. But hello to Philip, Nightbot, Hunter, Vortex, Kurikinchi, J26, and Alan. How are we all doing? But yeah, Hunter's right on that one. Epic is being a bit of a nightmare. It's, for some reason, feeling the need to not allow us to play online with each other. Otherwise, I would have Hunter in here with me, helping me out, which hopefully it might improve over the course of the stream. If it does, he'll jump in and give me a hand. But if not, he's probably going to be able to do some spot of backseat gaming through chat for me, which is fine, which is allowed. Hey Derek, yeah, I'm sounding good at the moment. I'm restarting my medication that destroys my voice this evening, so hopefully it'll be okay. Oh no, this is we've gone way too far. We weren't supposed to get this far. See how it goes. You want to see Hunter crashing a small car into everything? It's mainly me that does that. Oh crap, this is bad. Real bad timing. There's a problem working on it. Hashtag no, this is not the Mega Train. Night Templar, good evening. So, the Mega Train project that we're eventually going to continue working on, we'll have a quick look at, because we need to kind of sort this factory out in here. Copper sheets are a real pain to make, but I'll talk about that in a minute, because this entire building was dedicated to all things aluminium. Now it's not so much. But off in the distance there, you can see the Mega Train project, and that is 3 stations on 4 sides, so 12 train stations in total, where it will be pulling in, and each station has got 2 different freight platforms, and then one of them's got 3 freight platforms on each one. So yeah, we've got some stuff to do. We've got nuclear power sorted these days, so we don't have to worry about any of that. We've got all the power we could possibly need. But what we don't have, like you say, is aluminium. I'm also running low on fuel, so we need to actually get me some fuel so I can power my jetpack. So I'm going to do that first of all. But yeah, the aluminium side of things is not going to be easy. That's one of the reasons why I haven't done it yet. Oh. What we want to be doing is jumping in this. So yeah, we'll take our Futurama-esque tubes over to the place. Oh, Alan, I had to get rid of the train because it was in the way. Had to tidy up a bit. Yeah, all the Futurama. That's what we've got to do. Oh, can't. No, there we go. There is one small problem. Is that they've changed the stackable pipe poles, pipeline supports, where they now, the pipeline support is on the top, so it means that all of my pipelines are they've got a thing sticking out at the top of them, which is a bit of a shame. Now, we're over here because we need some fuel, and we should have some fuel in here, and we do. So we'll grab ourselves a little bit of that. Give that a little bit of a sort. Anything in here that we don't need? Mycelia is fine, keep all of that. But no, I think we're carrying everything that we need. So, let's talk aluminium. Or aluminum if you can't talk proper. So, what we have to do is... It's going to be a nightmare. This is going to be an absolute freaking nightmare. Right, we'll head over to where the aluminium factory is. Yeah, Tado, I mean, I don't know, you're still pronouncing it wrong, mate. It's like when you go to French class and you just get it wrong over and over again. So. Thug. 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 Okay. So, we're going to go to that building. We've got a lot of stuff that we need to work out how to get over here, and it's going to have to deal with vertical pressures as well, which we're not going to be looking forward to because we're going to need pipes. We're going to have more pipes because we're going to need water over here, and I'm not sure the best place to go for it. But actually, we're just going to go up to the top. Hunter, yes, we did. We did do that. The petroleum coke does indeed go into a freight car, and it also gets shipped over here, which is good. So that comes into over here, into this container. This one. Now, I'm going to go to the very top floor. No, no, come on jetpack. Oh, close. Don't mind the cyber wagon. Yeah, I'm thinking of putting some of it down there, but it should be fine. So, what we're doing is production. In order for us to make petrol... Oh, man. Yeah, it is. It's a cyber wagon. So we're going to need a refinery. Now I'm going to plonk this down. None of this is going to be permanent at this point. So we need to make aluminium scrap. That is our plan. So in order for us to make aluminium scrap, we need alumina solution. So in order to make alumina solution, man, I'm not... this is, you better find the exact reason why I haven't done this. So, in order to make alumina solution, we need water and bauxite. That's easy. Yeah, Taylor, if you fancy it, you can. But obviously you need to make sure that you wash your hands. So, yeah. We need water coming into this, and we also need bauxite. Now the bauxite is coming in over there, so that just needs to come straight up and in, and that'll be fine. And then it will go straight into here. Now I just need to make sure there's no byproduct. So there's no byproduct. The output is silica. Oh, there is. Okay. So the output is silica and the alumina solution, which is what we want. So the silica would need to feed back into the factory because we actually use it. Now what I'm probably going to have to, because we actually use it down, all the way down here, let's make things easy for ourselves by popping a hole in the entire factory so that we can get down to where things are. So we need to plan in. Oh, this is a nightmare. Where silica comes back in. Now, it comes from... Oh, God. Feed silica back to make transparent aluminium. I mean... No. Yeah, for the whale tank. Oh, God. Are we doing this? Are we? Are we doing this? Is this happening? So I need to find out where that comes from. I'm going to have to... Oh, I was not expecting to have to do all this. So, that's where it goes in. So, where's it being made? It's being made here. So, it needs to join with this somehow at the top. I mean, we could put a really ugly, dirty merger in. So that needs aluminium scrap. Hunter, yeah, you could be right, you might be right. Or, what I could do is we're gonna... Oh boy, there we go, right. I reckon we're gonna have it come in here. I'm doing this, I've got an idea. So, we're gonna put a merger in here, right? It's gonna be a bit dirty, a bit ugly, but I think it's gonna be fine. So what I'm doing here is I'm working backwards, which I don't recommend anyone does. If you play Satisfactory, working backwards like this is the wrong direction to work in. Especially considering that's the wrong direction of conveyor. Isn't it? Oh no, it's the right one. That's fine. Do that. Okay, so that's where the leftover silica is going to come in. Because as Fix-It employees, we do not waste. So that's fine. That's a little bit of a problem solved, I would say. Now we need to go back up. So what comes in here is going to be the aluminium scrap. So let's at least put that in. Oh god. This factory... I can see why they suggested people just start again instead. Right, so that needs to go in there. So what we need is we'll do ourselves a casual little scaffold. So we can get kind of a look in. Right. As much as I love this game, it is a massive cause of stress for me. Which, you know what? If that is all you're dealing with, if this is the only stress that I'm actually dealing with at the moment, then that's not necessarily a bad thing, is it? We're going to put that there. And so I guess we're going to have this facing the other way. Let's say we put that there. Sticks out a touch. Tato perfectionist, I think. I like things to be a certain way in Satisfactory. Hunter will tell you. He'll probably say, no. It's mental OCD. I didn't do that. I'm also super high energy at the moment, so please do keep that in mind. And I apologise if it gets on anyone's nerves that I am. I'm just excitable. So yeah, that needs to be an input. That's an input, isn't it? There we go. I didn't think that would take that long for it to. So that is going to be the input for scrap there. This is not. It's not great. Let me just check, see if I can invite Hunter in yet. No. I would pretend that. Oh, why do I have no friends that play this game with me? Oh wait, it's because they've played this game with me. No, Tado. I think being a bit, like, only a small amount is acceptable. So that needs to be where aluminium scrap goes. We also need the bauxite to come up here and then feed in. So I think what we're going to do is the nearest point for water is pretty far away. We're going to need to get creative, because the refinery needs water, and I have to do this again. So to make alumina solution needs bauxite. Oh, of course, we're going to look at petroleum coke. So that'll be at least a direct. I mean, Hunter, that's pretty far away. And you've got to remember how much effort I had to do to get that to come up there. And what we need to look for is I've put in. Alright, apologies to everyone who expects this to go smoothly. You probably don't, to be fair. I thought we'd be able to like hammer our way through this and then get onto the Megatrain project. I'm not sure it's going to happen. Right, this is to prevent waste. So we're going to bung a wall in, a wall conveyor. Put that there. But yeah, how's everyone doing at the moment? I feel like there are some people in chat I haven't caught up with in quite a while. So, hello. Tato, in particular, I feel like I haven't caught up with you for ages. Oh, we almost got to the top. And, Nick. Shut up, Nick. Captain Proton. Let the nightmares begin. Wow. Okay. You're too extra. Why is Why has everyone suddenly decided to be extra? Wait. Honestly, Nick, I think you're more basic than extra, if I'm honest. Okay, so this is where silica's going to go, out of this place. That removes something, which is good. We're then going to, I guess water's going to come in. Then, oh, bloody hell, it's going to have to... Go on. Go on. Oh, joy. Need more aluminium sheets. Need more aluminium sheets, which is downstairs. Okay. Are you preparing a boiled dinner for St. Patrick's Day? Oh, good, Teddy. You've had your shoulder surgery, because I know you've been waiting for that. Oh, Captain Proton, I'm not doing that, and I'm trying to get it in first, and then we'll worry about the math. I've been I've been doing a little bit of, well, note taking. I've got a spreadsheet. See, this is my point, Teddy. We haven't caught up in ages. I don't know if you saw my Elite stream yesterday. I managed to I managed to actually kit my Corvette out with pretty much pure plasma, and I love it. Oh, that's gonna be the wrong direction, isn't it? How are we gonna do this? Oh, right. Okay, I might look at that, I might not. Because I always think it's when you're unconscious, it's like anything could be happening to you and you just won't know. Yeah, Hashtag, that is 100% accurate. Oh no, that is slightly this guy, really? And we don't have enough space for organs. Oh well. Yeah, I'm more of like a trial and error kind of guy. I think it's my preferred. Oh, it's my MO. If I were to have an MO, that would be it. Tato, no. I have not played anywhere near enough Elite recently. All the Elite I've been playing has been on stream. But back in the vet, I find it a lot easier to control it and do FA off than I would do in a smaller, lighter ship. It's kind of more my... because I'm used to it, I know how it handles. It's not easy by any kind of stretch, but it definitely... I get it more. See, now I'm looking at this and I'm thinking that's a little bit just slightly too... you know, we're gonna... because what I can do is if I can get... I know, we'll do this the other way around. No, we can't do it the other way around because of... we're just gonna put one of these in to bring it up a level. Yeah, small ships can be too twitchy, like the Eagle Nightmare. The Eagle I find exceptionally difficult to do FA off in, because it handles so well with FA on that you end up overcompensating. Yeah, that's the wrong way around. I'm doing from there and up. Except that's not quite what we're doing. But I'm hoping everyone can see the gist of my idea. But yeah, the grand plan... oh, that is not in the right place at all, is it? Thankfully, the whole kind of fix it doesn't waste concept is it works. You know, it's that it does make sense. And it means we get everything back, so we don't need to worry. Alan, mate, I think we all do. I'll tell you when I fly one. When I get my super secret frontier access to be able to fly one, I will tell you all about it. Oh wait, I don't get that. Okay, so that's all going to go up there. This is fine, as it is. Like I say, I tend to build in sections in my head. So what I do is I put different things together and then add to them. So that's kind of what we're doing. This is going to run straight all the way to the back and then cut in and then come into the back of the what's the word for refinery? Yeah, Kiro, I know. I wouldn't believe me either if it's any consolation. Yeah, but that water you're talking about, Hunter, saying over by my motor factory, that is... oh no! Oh no! Thought we were going to make that. But we're not. So, we need a scaffold. So, we run this all the way down. He says convincingly, in a very believable fashion.
Powering off.
Hoping that that's going to be the case.
Powering on. Mic on.
Yes, Hunter, yes it is. And you remember the hassle I had getting that over.
Powering off.
Oh, what is going on with my headphones?
Powering on. Mic on.
That's also facing the wrong way. Oh god, that is so annoying. There we go. Come on. Wait for my sound to kick back in.
Powering on. Mic on.
There we
Charging battery.
go. Right. So, hopefully that should... It keeps thinking that I'm not using my headphones, even though obviously I am. Right, so, refinery. Oh, God, right. How am I going to do this? Unfortunately, for what I would want to do with the refinery, everything's on the wrong bloody side. Unless we aim do stuff this way. But I don't know how many I'm going to need. Right, let's have a look at how much aluminium scrap do we produce. We're going to put out 360, and what do we get out of it? Water as well. So 360 parts per minute. Now that's just for one. In fact, let's just bung a foundry down so I can because I've got 3 of them. It needs 240. I've got 3 of them, so at 720. So actually, we can get away with just having 2 of these. So yeah, we can get with having 2 refineries. So that's fine. Yeah. I'm not going to need 12 refineries. Because, actually, let me double check to see how many... Oh, God. We'll keep going down into the factory. Oh, but not that far down. Need to go back up again one. Oh, okay. I thought I only had... But I have 6. We got 6. Okay. What would be lovely if Satisfactory didn't feel the need to be on top all the time. So they need 240 times it by 6. Cool. 1140. Then we divide that by 360, and then we will need 4. So 4 to make... Yeah, Hunter's right. How did you know how many... Did you know how many I had? So Nightbot. I mean, yeah, sure. I guess you could say that. So we're going to need to make sure we leave ourselves enough space for water to come in. Based off the bauxite. Okay. I think that's where we'll put it, because that should leave enough space for our water pipes to then come down. I'm suddenly not sure we're going to have enough space here at all. We're not. Yeah, I'm like at max output. Yeah, that can't stay there at the end. So 4 initially. That'll be the alumina solution. Hey Ray, I'm doing alright, mate. I'm doing alright. How are you? We can pull this out one, so that's fine. So these are all going to be alumina solution. So let's do that now. Power shards are not going to be an issue, Hunt. I've got bloody hundreds of them. So, bauxite's coming in from here. Water is going to come in from the other end. I'm thinking what's going to be the easiest way to do that. I say easiest. From a pipe point of view, because pipes are like the difficult bit, so we do this with them, because pipes you have to consider the head pressure, and if we want to completely ignore the pressure side of things, we have them run straight line So I'll put a pipeline support there. Then we'll run pipeline straight down next to it. There. And then the water can come straight along. Okay. That's fine. And then we need the scrap. So the aluminium scrap is then going to be coming back and going into there. So that means that we can have the aluminium scrap running along this side. We're getting it. We're getting there. I always like to feel that this is where kind of you learn about people when they're playing Satisfactory, because you learn the way they think. Yeah, perfect. This could be good. It's going to work. Oh. Now this isn't going to stay here because I don't like the way it looks as a conveyor belt. But what it will let me do is have that come off there. We'll have this come across here to a straight line. Well, Ray, I'm hoping you're not working too hard. And I'm glad that you've chosen to come here on your break. Oh, it is a little bit like that though, isn't it, Tato? Is it not a window to the soul? What does this say about me? Apparently I don't think in a linear fashion. I like to think that what it means is that I know that what is going.
Powering on. Mic on. Charging battery.
Oh, these headphones are driving me insane today. But yeah, so I'm hoping what it says about me is that I don't think in a linear fashion. So I often have the solution in my head, I just haven't worked out how to get there yet. And this is me right now. Because I know that what I'm bearing in mind here is the refineries. To be honest, it's probably due to the type of dyslexia I've got. I don't think in a conventional way. Yeah, put that there. Yeah, that thing. Missing motors and pipes. We'll come back to that, I think. I don't know if we're going to have enough space for everything here. On the plus side, what we can do is the water comes out from the scrap production, which can feed straight back in. Oh, it's held for review because of the multiple emotes. I don't know if you guys remember what happened yesterday, but it seems, yeah, we're hoping for none of that today. Yeah, 8 refineries doing the ammonia solution, 4 refineries making scrap. Oh wait, so I do need 8 doing that. Oh god. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of space. Up here. I guess we'll just build bigger. It's fine. Yeah, because we'll have that doing that. I know it's a little bit kind of convoluted for what we're aiming for. Oh, Tato, I got like... What, is that like getting... I just got spammed to hell. Loads of spam bot accounts arrived, and they were making some rather offensive comments all over the place. So, well, no, they had offensive names, but yeah, the myself and the mods got we really got into it. Hey Asticon, how you doing, mate? So I kind of need to do this another 4 times, but I need motors, which are actually close by, and then I need pipes, steel pipes, so we'll go do that. But this should hopefully be a connected up and go situation when we get there. Oh god, Tato, it was on YouTube. It was on the YouTube side of things, so we kind of jumped on it, and unfortunately YouTube, the chat feature, for example, if I want to go and do slow mode to stop people, then it's not as easy as it is on Twitch, so kind of had to make do. Oh come on, headphones, you can't be serious. Like, you literally cannot be serious at all. I've got an idea what's causing it. So... right. We're going to go and get some more stuff and things, because we need stuff and things in order to continue building.
Powering on. Mic on. Charging battery.
So, steel pipes. I love the addition of the transport pipes. I wasn't super into them to start off with, and then I was like, actually, this is good.
Powering off.
I don't know if you can hear the rage. Right, what is this problem? What's this problem? We're going to turn auto shut off.
Powering on. Mic on. Charging battery.
Auto shut off is off. That's it. So if it happens again, then my review of these headphones made by Corsair change rapidly from being very positive to not so positive.
Powering off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good. It's not going to be a good review at this point. And the thing is, they're plugged in and charging, so everyone be cool. No, I've got the H60. No, so the HS70 wireless is what I've got.
Powering off.
And they just keep turning off again. And turn it back on again.
Mic off.
Right, I'm turning the mic off to see if that makes a difference. But oh my goodness, the rage. The raging. Right, we also need motors, so we're going to go back over. Oh, the Nightbot, that sounds bad. I'm sorry. The first time I've had problems with them, I think it's I think I'm just do a restart on my computer, to be honest.
Powering off. Powering on. Mic off.
I don't understand. I think it could be a firmware thing. Right, I'm going to turn the voice prompts off. Because it must be annoying for you guys, so we'll stop that. Probably need some more fuel as well. That'll be the next thing that we have to go and get. I honestly have no clue what is going on with that one. Alright, Ray. Thanks for dropping in, bud. Take care. Well, headphones are off now because I can't take the constant beeping from them. Hooray! Right, motors. That's what we're doing. Motors, which are upstairs. Yeah, Astacon, you wouldn't be able to because it's just done by the headphones in my ear, so it's separate. But it's driving me insane. So I've got a limit of what I can cope with, and I think I've hit the edge of it. So we are going to just carry on doing what we're doing. Motors. There we go. Hey Laurie, how you doing? There's another one of those times where I'm like, should have registered my product. But like I say, chances are I just need to restart the computer, and I'll do that in a bit. When I'm not in the middle of a stream, props. Yeah, Blurry, it was wonderful to be able to share it. I've kind of been sitting on it for a week, just being nice and cool and calm about everything, and not trying to be too excited about it. Which sounds ridiculous, isn't it? But still. Right, now Hunter did the math for me. So he said 8. He said we need 8 that are doing Lumina solution. because that does 8 cubed. And then to make aluminium scrap takes 60 fluid. Yeah, okay. Oh man, why did I ever get into a game that involves loads of maths? I don't. It seems like a real kind of schoolboy error, as far as I'm concerned. It's like, hey, let's play a game that involves work. But then again, I do need something to make sure I keep my brain occupied. So, right, looking at this, what we have is the input, then it'll output from the other side, and there is a solid output that we know where that needs to go, and there's a liquid output. The liquid outputs can go straight back into this pipe. No, it can't. The liquid output needs to go to another set of refineries where their output will then be able to go back into this pipe. But yeah, I'm trying to avoid putting things into coupons if I can, just because I'd rather have the stuff. Oh. And yeah, I'm definitely going to need some fuel in a minute. See, this Animal Crossing thing, right, I'm aware that it's out on the same day as Doom, isn't it? Now, I can guarantee you that I'm not going to be playing Animal Crossing, I'm going to be playing Doom instead. Because rip and tear. No, we're out of aluminium sheets again. Yeah, but it's just another place to plonk down yet another another coupon or a resource sink. I'm a bit resource synced out. Humbug. Oh, well. Alan, I will control my sadness. Like I say, there's only so much time. Only so many different games that a man can play, and I've got to go for a game that I'm gonna definitely enjoy. As opposed to something I have zero interest in that would be a waste of my time, I guess. I'm sorry. But not really all at the same time. Right, that is the refineries done for this for the alumina. I might actually have to flatten this. Might have to get rid of that. First things first, though, we need more fuel, so we're going to go down here. Oh, that was a surprise. Animal Doom. Doom Crossing. Alright, Kuro. Take care, fella. Yeah, I'm also going to have to at some point start making fuel somewhere, because I'm not making packaged fuel anywhere. So it means when I finish using what I've got for my jetpack down here, that's it. It's all gone. But I mean, we've got a lot of spare up here. We are nowhere near using that much because we've got the nuclear reactors. And I mean, there's lots of them. Lots of nuclear reactors. There we go. 300 fuel. That is going to be enough to hopefully finish off that bit of building. We'll see. But yeah, the whole yeah, the Mega Train project I am looking forward to coming back to, and I have a spreadsheet where I'm planning out what's going to be collected at each location. But including this update, the inclusion of this update is going to have a lot more stuff that I've got to deal with. Wait, Alan, are you saying that there's crossover art for Animal Crossing and Doom? Because that is ridiculous. Hunter, they are going to the coal. Actually, I could remove the coal power is where they're going, which I could potentially remove. And then have it come over. That might work better. That's going to be shorter and involve less engineering, which could be good. Now, behave. Come on. Nah, we'll do this. That's facing the wrong way. Oh, bosh. Yes, Nightbot. Take that, spammer. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you do stream on Twitch, don't buy followers, because one, it'll get you banned, and two, do some graft, you know? Just stream. I know, Hunter. That's going to be getting daft. But yeah, I mean, I could potentially get rid of them. Because we've got a... I don't need the... like I say, I don't need the coal generators. I could get rid of them. We're overproducing on nuclear fuel rods, so if I need to, I can always put in more nuclear power plants. The only problem with more nuclear power plants is more water. And getting water over to them was a massive pain in the backside in the first place, so if I can avoid doing that, I probably will. Now, we're going to again put this here as a kind of a I guess, a feeding place. Yeah, the out of hand thing, I'm okay with if it's happened naturally and slowly. No, that's a lie. That's not how I do things. Out of hand is pretty much the default setting, I think, for things that I build in Satisfactory. That's a little bit more accurate if we're talking about how things are. Can you make it a bit further? Yeah. Now we're too long. But yeah, minimizing pumping. God. Minimizing pumping in Satisfactory with fluids. Oh, come on. No, I can't do it. I can't actually finish that sentence without it sounding really wrong. So, what I'm looking to minimize with my plumbing in Satisfactory is we're trying to avoid unnecessary level changes, because with that comes the need to have to put in pipeline pumps, and we have to put them in. It's an extra point of failure for something to go wrong. Not that things do go wrong. Well, it's, when I first put them in, they go wrong. So yeah, it's that. It's just one less thing that I have to do, is what I'm trying to say. Cool. This is going to output the... Nope. This is also making a luminous solution. These are all making a luminous solution. And they are all outputting... What's going to be the best way to do this? Yeah. I think so. This should work. And I'm aware that I'm more or less talking to myself when explaining it. But don't worry, it'll be fine. We need conveyors coming all along here. Because one thing that I could... it's probably not going to work, actually. Oh, that's a surprise that it would. Because if I were to do that and then have them coming along, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, got a plan. I mean, Tato, isn't that just what people do every day? Isn't that what we just call normal? And I know what I said about things being convoluted, and I'm now also super aware that I've made things rather convoluted. But I'm allowed to, so leave me alone. I'll do as I damn well please. In fact, I am changing the way I'm doing this as well immediately. We are going to put the mergers in first, because they should, I'm really hoping, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Ooh. Yeah, that'll be okay. So, kind of what it sounds like, that the crossover sounds like the original Shadow Warrior. That's really what it sounds like to me. Now, we're an hour in, over an hour in already, to the stream. So if you have joined over the last hour or so, currently what we're doing is playing a bit of Satisfactory, and we are plumbing in Aluminium Refinery. Now this is in the update 3. In update 3, they changed a lot of different things. They being Coffee Stain Studios changed a lot. And it's made things a little bit more interesting, but a little bit more complicated all at the same time. And I'm okay with that, but what it does mean is that there's a lot of work need to be done to make it all work, and kind of learning about it as you go as well, because not everything is super clear, and suddenly you're working in volumes, not just numbers, which, to be fair, volumes are just as simple as numbers when you try and work out your, well, what needs what with the what now, if you follow. Actually, you know, Alan, on the topic of games that other things make you want to play, I watched someone's video about City Skylines, and I immediately went, oh man, I need to play some City Skylines. It's like, no. That is a dark place to go to for me, because the amount of time I spend playing is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so this is going to output the Alumina solution, which is then going to need to go into 4 more refineries, but this is in the way, so we're going to have to remove this, which is an access point, but it's a bit of a pain. But now we have the Futurama-esque tubes that we can use instead. So let's just see how far down does this go. Get rid of it. All the way. All the tubes. Oh no, Nightboy, it's different. It's more like I pick it up, I start playing it, I get super obsessed with it. We're talking morning, noon and night, and then I just stop completely, and there's no going back to it. I can never go back to an old save. I find it's just this really weird thing where every time I do it, I'm like, no, I can do better than that. I never can. I never get better at it either. And there are so many mods as well where when you try and learn to fix things, people just use mods instead. I'm like, no, don't use mods. I don't need you to use mods. I can use mods. I want to learn to how to actually do it properly. Okay, the refineries I'm going to put in now are going to be backwards. I'm going to need more motors as well, actually. So, that's going to go there. So we need to put four even. Need to put poor. Ugh. Cats. Oh, I've not got any fuel for. Right. Quickly with the cyber wagon, because I've not really driven it around on stream. This is a cyber wagon. It has square wheels. And the broken windows, and you can see I'm underneath it, so it is just a bit of a joke. It's got jelly suspension like in Carmageddon. It's a shame it's so slow. Such a shame it's so slow. Otherwise it would be my vehicle of choice. So we're going to need to extend out from actually the whole thing. This structure is getting more and more unrealistic as time goes on. I'm enjoying the complete kind of the organicness of growing a factory rather than having everything completely planned out. Oh, oh, that's weird. So how's a player in the way? It's me. I'm in the way. Oh, that's a nightmare. Nightbot, that is. You're talking of the impossible, sir. 1, 2, 3. Need one more. Right. Okay. These require. So we're making aluminium scrap. I'm not entirely sure. No, I can need. Yeah, the conveyor belts will do it. Actually. Okay. Then we can pull this pipe straight out because this pipe is going to be bringing the alumina solution in. Alan, you could do that. That is something I'm fully capable of. Or maybe I could unleash Godzilla on them. Wait, am I getting that confused with SimCity? Because I played a lot of SimCity for a while as well. Because I was super into city building games, I decided that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to play them all the time. It's quite a while back. See, because SimCity was 2014. No, Nightbot. I don't think we need to do that. Says the addict. He's like, no man, we don't need to be doing that. No one needs to limit my access to that. So we're doing our little lift trick. And we can trim this off the end. Now, we need petroleum coke to come into this at the other end. What comes out this end here is going to be water, so that's going to lead back into these pipes here, which is going to be fine. Then we've got the aluminium scrap coming out of that. Get rid of this because it's in the way. There's something that's going to pop up and it's going to completely blindside me on this building, and I don't know what it is. Hunter, have I got the fancy... Bless you. Yeah, I do. I should have. I think I've got everything unlocked at the coupon shop. Which are not microtransaction based. Or is someone going to point out the blaring, like, the obvious thing that I've forgotten? Because I feel like it could happen. So, like I say, we're going to pull this pipe out here as well. But at least we have a little bit of excess water. And then the pipes, because we're going to have these in anyway. We'll put that there, put that there. And I'm already at this, oh, I should have done that instead moment. So, remove that. And then we'll put the conveyor mergers in first. Oh, right. I don't know at that point, Hunter, then. Because it would be super useful to do. Because what I can do is I can always get all of this done. Because running the water over is going to be a real pain. As in, I'm super not looking forward to it. And I'm hoping I've got enough aluminium sheets to do this. Yes, we do. Oh, here's a fun fact, if anyone didn't know. It's the End of the World, as we know it, is back in the charts at the moment. It's in the top 100 on Spotify and iTunes. It's exciting, isn't it? Oh, that's what counts, Hunter. That's fine. But the question is, does it make you want to listen to the song, or does it make you just want to go and watch Independence Day? Obviously the first one, the good one. No. No! Alright, this is a problem. The film Contagion is top. Oh. Right, I've been binge watching The Walking Dead recently, and I'm up to season 4, and you know what? I don't care about spoilers at this point. Oh, turd! What total turd this is. What? It's the season where they all get really sick with like the flu. So it's a little bit like, isn't this a bit on the nose? A bit on the nose, is it? Right. Let's come on. Right, that ought to do it. So let's see if we can actually slip this in. Yeah. I'm already aware of who dies and who lives and all that kind of stuff, but I just need to see it happen. Yeah, like season 4 was where I made up to the first time I tried watching it with Kim, and it was just, we got bored. We got really bored with it, and I don't know if that's because we were waiting too long to watch episodes, or it was literally just boring. But I'm going to try and power through, because I think it gets more exciting. Is that a merger? That should be a splitter. Which isn't an awful mistake to have made. I remember playing the game back in 2012, dusted off in later session. I quite fancy the VR game though. Sinners and Saints looks quite good. I don't know. Well, I know there's another Walking Dead VR game that's due to come out as well fairly soon. And I feel like there's only so much zombie killing in VR that you can do. And obviously I've got Arizona Sunshine, and I love Arizona Sunshine. I think it's fantastic. But if I could have a zombie killing, like, VR version of whatchamacallit, Blade and Sorcery, deal me in. Like, absolutely deal me in. Okay, that is actually the key parts of this done. So that goes out. That's going to be aluminium scrap. It's going to go out. It's going to go down, and then from there, it's going to run. Oh, where's the hole? Freezing. And then it's going to go down even lower than this. Is that one more? No, it's a floor up. And then it's going to come in there, and it's going to flow along and go into all of these, all foundries, which is perfect. So that's there. The only thing that I really need to do right now is it's going to be plumb watering. Wait. No, that's fine. Yeah, I think I'm just going to need plumb watering. VR Sonic. No. Yeah, Nuke. A bit like that. I'm not a huge fan of the super fast zombies. I like the idea of there being lots of zombies and you kind of struggle to take them on because of that reason, rather. Because everyone wants... Who doesn't want a zombie mode in a game? Has Call of Duty not taught us that people want zombie modes and zombie games, but not part of the main games? Yes, Nick. That is spot on. That is 100% what I want. So if there is a game developer watching, that is what I want. I want Arizona Sunshine and Pavlov to have a little gun zombie flesh baby together. Oh god, stop falling off the wall. Okay. Let me just make sure this is all... That's all linked up. Yeah, so all we need to do is plumb water in, and then it'll need power to it as well. Let's have a look at the power to see what we've got. I'm going to assume they're the basic ones. So, because I've got PowerPoint Mark 3s, which we don't have for that, so... Something where there's like the threat is how difficult it is, like, so it's realistic. So you've actually got like a fumble with this. You need to pay attention to what you're actually doing. Oh look, I've not done this yet. Yeah, thought I was done, was not. So what goes in here? That's petroleum coke. So. Yeah, little gun zombie flesh baby game. Yeah, Nuke, it's awkward in the sense of you can hold a rifle with one hand, and it's much better than holding it with two. Okay, so the petroleum coke, as it stands, comes in to this building over there, like over there, that kind of bottom corner. So that's going to need to go out. I think it's going to come up, along, down, along here, past this. I don't know how this is going to work with this being here. I think it's going to. Yeah, I mean, that's not so bad. I mean, actually, I play it with smooth now. I've got my VR legs to a point where I can handle Arizona Sunshine on smooth play, so it's not too bad. Right, I'm just going to remove the side wagon. So yeah, this has got the petroleum coke in, which it's going to need to come out. Yeah, I think... It's going to come out, it's going to go through a hole in this wall, so I'm going to remove this. Oh crap, no it's not. No it is not. There is nowhere for that to come out, it'll have to come out the top. So, we'll do that. Wall mounts under the pipes. Because I'm pretty sure... I thought I'd unlocked them. I've got these ones, the wall conveyors, but not the wall mounts for them. But yeah, wall seems to be the only thing that I didn't have to go and relearn. So yeah, it needs to come out of there. That's the wrong way around. I have that there, but we can't afford it, so we have to go down a couple of floors. Oh, some logistics. Oh, look, conveyor wall mounts, which I have. So, that's okay. I'm like, didn't I have a way to get to the floor below? Yes, I did. Let's just put another one in. That's perfect. Oh, saving. There we go. Yeah, and that also what we'll do is we might as well build up, because we've removed the way to get up that we had. Foundations. And then what I can do is go around eventually and change everything out for glass walls instead, so that we can see where we're going in the factory without me knowing exactly where everything is. So when people come to visit, oh, don't do that. There we go. Cool. And then we're up here. Here is the... Oh, hello. So I need that to come along, and then it's going to drop down. There. Now I've not used the conveyor wall mounts before, so this will be fun. Just like, let's put one there, and put one there. I'm hoping that was the right place to... Ooh, okay. Not at the moment though, Nightbot. We need to think about public safety, so we have to make sure that people are well looked after. And they're not going to... we've got public liability to consider, you see. Okay, so there's that there. Well, that's going to come along. Problem I've got is this, for this water pipe here, it's going to go pretty much straight down. I say straight down, it's going to come back up. What we could do, we put this here. We extend this out a little bit, so we know there's space underneath it for a conveyor belt. Yeah, Nightbot, it is. It's full-on grown-up Lego, and I think that's possibly why. Must set to a foundation. This is a foundation. This literally is a foundation. Now, trying to think the best way to do this. Because I thought these would work like that, and I don't know if it's because they're not these, because the foundations aren't thick enough. And then I was going to have it coming along, you see. I think that would work. That should, in theory, that should work. And we know, in theory, is probably... Do these not rotate? Okay, they do. Yeah, yeah. Gonna try walls. Because I don't... can't build them off the edge, can I? Oh, hey Dave. What? Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's totally fine. No idea why it would work like that, but that's alright, so yeah. Put that there. And that's going to go nicely underneath. Yeah, that'll do it. Hey Giz, how you doing? I mean, I've been busy. I've built a lot of stuff, but we've mainly just been chatting. You know, the usual. Nothing too out there. Yeah, we need one there so that we'll put a conveyor mount nice and close to the wall. Oh yeah, we're not able to fly around doing that. Gears, we found some neighbours in Conan that we have to welcome to the neighbourhood, I guess. Oh, out of concrete. Nearest concrete is over there. Oh, actually. Get rid of that. But yeah, found some neighbours we need to take care of, Giz. In your usual spot. And we need to get them sooner rather than later, so I'm hoping, like I say, we'll welcome them to the neighbourhood. Does that attach? Yes, it does. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, Alan. I don't think we should probably say that particular phrase ever again, if I'm honest. That would be my preference if we didn't. Oh, is that in the wall? No, it's not in the wall. Perfect. Oh yeah, these are nice. I like the wall conveyors. They are very handy. Then we can do that. And then we can remove that one. And we'll remove that wall. That one can go. Then we're going to need... Yeah, I'm not talking about that anymore. We do, and like I say, it's going to need to be soon. So, bring the hurt. Bring the hurt. It's like, oh, hello, I brought you a lovely basket. Welcome to the neighbourhood. Yeah, oh, that's a shame, isn't it? At least you can make it Friday. Well, then on Friday we dine in hell. What we need to do is we need to work out the perfect place to put this so that it curves the corner nicely. Oh, come on! Come on! There we go. That guy down there just waiting for me. He's like, go on, fall, I dare you, fall. So I'm trying really hard not to, actually. Yeah, that's still not quite there. We need to put one... Oh, can almost do it. There. And that should hopefully round the corner nicely. Yeah, it does. It'll get around the corner. Nice enough. We'll do that. And from there. No, we're not. We're defensive. I would like to think that what we do, and the speed they've built, I would say returning clan to the server, and they're up to something. I don't trust them. Besides, I've run around and had a look at their base, and I know the best way to attack them. So, you know, just saying. Yeah, Vortex. Yeah, we do. Now, my only concern with this kind of scooting around here is that it's going to need to come up onto this bit, up onto here. So what we might do is bring that around, curve it, yeah. There. Yeah, we're just like that. What Giz said, that's better. That's definitely better than what I would say, which is we're going to raid the absolute shit out of. This is how we get ourselves in trouble, and how I get myself in trouble, and all that stuff, but I think it'll be fine. There we go. Is that straight? Yeah, that's straight-ish. That'll do. We redistribute to us. Is that the right answer? I mean, it is the answer, but I don't know if it's the right one. Oh, they need to be splitters. But yeah, they've got a lot of thralls, so we're going to need to go in with our own mini army. Ugh. Oh, putting the wrong bleeding speeder conveyor belt in. How long are we doing that for? Hunter, that's exactly what PvP base building games are about. Like, we're reasonably secure in our little ivory tower that we've got, but we also, yeah, we're not completely invulnerable. We've learnt our lessons. Okay, we're going to get rid of that pipeline support. And then we're going to take the pipeline down to the ground. Oh, there we go. Haven't even checked how much water I need. Oh, that is not straight at all. I don't know. I don't know if you can translate morals into a computer game. You know, lots of people have tried. Fables, well, oh god, that is so awful. I want it to go nice and straight down, but you can't see it at the same time. So I'm going to have to go far away from it, and then be like, is that right? Yeah, that looks fine. From there, that looks all. Yeah, we have worked on being the big fish, and we're hoping that we will be the big fish. But if we don't act soon, you thought I was building that pine one. Oh god, no, 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 no. I'm being super stingy with resources right now, is what I'm being. Go on, attach to the bottom. Attach the... Come on. Yep. There. And then we will build that. Get this tree out of the way. Or have I made it hard work for myself? Yeah, I have. That's fine. It'll despawn when we next reload the game. Okay. That comes down a straight line. So this is going to go off to water. Now the nearest water we've got is over there. You can see it off in the distance. So yeah, that's what we're going for. Going to grab some concrete though. Is that not... That's not... Alright. Let's everyone be cool about this. I'm aware of the situation. But what I'm just going to do this time, because I'm done trying to eyeball it, I am just going to put a pipeline support in the correct location in the first place. Which I think is here. And it is. And then we can pull the pipe down. And we hope, and we really do hope that's straight. Yes, it is. There we go. So yeah, oh man, that's one hell of a structure. And that's good timing actually. This is I'm making good time. I was expecting to not be on my own for this, so I was thinking that it would take a lot longer. I'm gonna need a lot of water. Oh, how much? Actually, how much? Let's have a look. The maximum's gonna be a flow of 300 anyway, so it's not gonna be enough. Immediately, it's not gonna be enough. Oh, come on! Definitely could have made that. You'd say 4 pipes worth. That... Wait, so 1,200. 1,200 meters cubed is what you're saying. I'm not sure. Actually, I don't need to go up there to do that. Let's go into production. Oh, look at this guy. We'll whack a refinery down so we can do the maths for it. And then we'll beat his face in quickly. There we go. So if we're making aluminum solution, it needs 10 water. You need nowhere near that much. Nowhere near, Hunter. Like, nowhere near. So you need 10 meters cubed of water per minute. A individual water pump will provide 300. And we have 8 up there. So that's going to be fine. No, it's 100 per minute. Oops. Yeah, so if it's 100 per minute... Oh no. Yeah, and I've got 8 up there. Maximum 300. Yeah, it's going to be 3. It's going to be 3 pipes. I have not taken that into consideration at all whilst plumbing it in. So I now need to take that into consideration. I'm thinking pipes here. So the amount of water this is going to produce is 60 per minute. So that's 100. So there's going to be 180 being put back in. No. Because the water pumps do... Oh god, they do 120 per minute. So that's how many extractors I'd need. So... Right. You're just ruining my day, Hunter. Wait. Whilst all of this is done, it can carry a maximum 300 flow. So we need, that's 100 per minute. It's 800 per minute, which is going to be 3 pipes, which is going to be, oh no, it's going to be like 6. Yeah, it's going to be 6. Yeah, it's going to need to be separate flows as well. On top of that, wait, 960. That's 960 would be. I don't need to have the 960 there because we've got. Okay. Calculate the time, because that's what we do when we play the Satisfactory. So we have 8, so we've got 800, that's what we need. So we need 800, but here's the thing, we need 800, but we've got 100. Now, Hunter, why do they need to be set to 120%? You're talking about from the miner. I'm not going to worry about that. That not being 100% is going to be fine. What I want is what I've got to work, first of all. So we're going to go for that first, I think. And we'll work backwards from there. So we've got 800. We need 800 water coming in. That is going to normally be 3 pipes worth. Let's focus on the pipes first of all. But we don't need 800 coming in because we've got another 180 coming in. So we only need 620. So what we need to come in is 620. Which, if we clock one of the aluminium scraps, that would help. Let's have a look how much that would help. That's 60. So yeah, we've got 180. If that were to be clocked by another 50%, for example, another 50 would be an extra 90. So that would cover that. But how much alumina solution? 4 times 240, so 920. And how much are we outputting? No, I'm going to completely ignore what you're putting, Hunter, because I need to work it out for myself. So 8 times 80 is 640. So that's not enough, is it? So that's why they need to be clocked, is what you're saying. So or I can so we need pipes, and we need lots of pipes. So what we can have going, because what we really want, and this is going to be difficult, the actual plumbing of it is going to be difficult. So let's say the first pipe that comes in is going to provide 300. Okay, so that's going to be the first 3 machines it's going to cover. That's what's going to happen with that. No, Hunter, you just shout numbers at me in chat, so I can't handle it. What I'm doing is I'm going to split the pipe flow almost immediately. In fact, it doesn't need to be, because we've got the extra coming in. So that coming in there is enough for 2 machines, say. 2 refineries. So we'll have that. It's going to need some water to start off with, but then we can remove it. And then it'll be self-sustaining. Yes, yes, it will be. As long as we initially put. God, you got to stop saying numbers. I'm doing my damnedest best. You got to remember, I sit at home all day, and I had my brain totally vegged by, chemo a year ago. So, right, these 4 machines are going to provide enough water to cover 2 machines. So these 2 here are covered. They will be covered once we have water just popping into them. It'll be fine. So we'll get some water into it, and then it'll be alright. Hunter, that sounds really unlikely. You've met me, so you know that's not what I'm like. So the second pipe, well, actually, technically the first pipe coming in from fresh water will cover the next 3 machines. Okay, which takes us up to here. So we'll remove this one. So we're doing batches. I mean, like you say, you've met me, and I'd go, nope, it doesn't make any sense, you're doing it wrong. And then I would choose how I want it to be done anyway. Because as you know, that's what I do. Right, what I need though is going to be more concrete for this. So let's go and do that. I swear the contents of my brain is going to melt and run out of my ears at this rate. You know, Nick? And I'm not sorry for that either. Actually, what it would be, Giz, realistically, what it would be is... Oh, you weren't explaining it clearly probably the first time. Now I understand. That's what it would be. I think Mrs. Plater would probably confirm that's exactly what I'm like. Some people call me stubborn. Those people are normally wrong until I decide they're correct. Nightbot, I don't talk in my sleep, but I do snore occasionally. I'm going to assume I don't talk in my sleep. Kim, do I talk in my sleep? Oh no. Oh no.
Not normally.
Uh-oh. Does that mean I do? Sometimes.
Not occasionally. It's not really like talking so much as like, I don't know, sometimes you grumble.
Grumble. Okay. That's better than talking, I guess. I had no idea. Well, how's that for a revelation? But we can confirm that I'm very stubborn, can't we?
Yeah.
And I don't like being wrong, but what I'll do is I will wait for it to become wait for the idea to become so old that I can then say it's mine again, can't I?
Yeah, it's infuriating.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Cool. So, there we go. There you go, stream. Things you always wanted to know about what I'm like. But hey, just remember this. She chose this for life. Mug. It's like, surprise! I'm obnoxious. So we're splitting them up, like I was saying, we're splitting them up into groups of 3. A machine, actually, I mean, Hunter, I'm going to overclock the absolute snot out of the water pumps. So let's go have a look. Ideally, I would want 3 to have the spares. Yeah, Giz, 100% better than I deserve. But also what I need. If I go out in public, I need a handler. So. Unfortunately, the water over here is not a great source. Oh, we're in trouble. How can that walk on the bottom of the water like that? Like... That seems really inconvenient. So yeah, what we're going to do with these is we're going to overclock them. So when we overclock them to 250, they do 300. So that is going to be fine. That means we can get away with only 3 pipes, because what we can do is we can prime the first 3. Yeah, we're going to prime until we've got a completely full loop. We'll do that. That's what we're going to do. That may not make as much sense as everyone would like it to, but trust me, I'm the one saying it, and I know it doesn't make us anywhere near as much sense as I would like. It was a matter of time till it attacked. Just like those people in Conan. You see? It's all the same to me. How slightly too long is that pipe? It's like really slightly too long. So let's make it even longer and go around this way. And we're going to have completely lossless pressure as well. I don't know how that's going to work. It's probably not going to... yeah, Nightbot, there is a bit of that. And the thing is that I'm going to go back and I will explain what's going to happen. So, we have water coming up. Actually, that's going to start flowing straight away, isn't it? Or should. And there should... I mean, it's connected to the pump. So the water's going to pump. It's going to come in here. The first 300 meters cubed... Come on, there we go. Is going to go into and fill all of these pipes here. And then it is going to go into the first and fill the first 3 refineries we have that are going to be doing the alumina solution. Okay. Then they are going to... They're going to fill up. We'll leave them full. We're going to start processing. Is what we're going to do. We're going to start processing the alumina that we have and the alumina solution. That will then feed back into these machines that are producing the aluminium scrap. The aluminium scrap and the byproduct of water is going to flow back into the water system, and it will keep those ones like essentially full. But what we need to do is we need to get it backed up first for that to work. Everyone with me? Nice, brilliant, cool. I am so glad you are, because I am still not 100% convinced myself that it will work. So what we need is we need pipeline pumps, and we 100% need to put the first... Oh, hello. We need to put the first one... Well, we need to put one here to maintain head pressure as we lead into... where's my nearest power? I know it's in there. There it is, a little power pole hiding. So we're going to put a power pole Mark 3 in over here, because this is kind of what's going to be needed to happen. Unfortunately, never. It's not an option. If only it was one of the recipes that we could unlock. Hey, that should start pumping. Let's just check its head pressure, which is exceeding, because it's trying to pump all the way up, which we don't want it to do. So what we need is we need to put in another pipeline pump here. That's going the wrong direction. I think it was going, yeah, it was going the wrong direction. So we do not want to skimp on these. So each pump will right, head pressure. So the head lift on it is how many meters it is pumping up. So this one, oh, it's in its maximum. So, but it is pumping up. We're getting max flow rate down here, which means I think we're okay. Like, that max flow is perfect. That's exactly what we want. So that's pipe 1 taken care of. I don't know how it's pumping so hard. Did I overclock that one and leave it overclocked? I think I did. Yep, it's 300. So I'm hoping this will start to slow down. Yeah, there we go. It's starting to slow down. That's all right. Because if it's 300 and it's being pushed, because they actually have quite a good and sophisticated fluid physics simulation in there. They kind of explained how they do it all, and it's smart. Like, these guys are really freaking smart. Because when you're building a factory where you have to take into consideration... Oh, no, that's nowhere near enough fuel for that. Take into consideration, like, all of this. Then, yeah. Alright, let's get I need things to kind of get powered. I'm going to put a power pole in. In fact, we're going to do a Mark III. Oh, we're out of cables, but we have some in this building. Hamster... Wait, what have I said? I now have this sudden moment of concern that I've said something I shouldn't have said. Like, full on, I should not have said that moment. Oh. There we go. So the machines we want going, first of all, because I want them to fill with water, is this one. So yeah, these first 3. Because they will actually fill with water as opposed to just have water sitting, waiting to enter the machine. Right, that's them done. What we're going to do now... I'm not 100% sure how this is going to work out for me, but we're going to give it a go anyway. So, in goes the bauxite. God, that is flat. Actually, it's flowing pretty well. So yeah, all these three machines at the end should be full of water, and they are. And they should receive as much as they need, and that's going to carry on going. They are outputting the alumina solution, which is there. There's not a lot of flow at this point because they're not... That one's... it says it's not... Oh, that's why. Okay. Alumina solution. Come on, game. And we'll just check all of these are set to alumina solution as well. Yep. I think they should be. Yeah, I'm also doing all of this without hearing the game, which is not fun. Oh, have I not powered up the right... Wait, 1, 2, 3. This one says it has no water. Is that because I have... Oh, it's going to do 2 machines, that's why. Yes, there's enough water for 2 machines. Or at least it should be. So let's see what this one is producing, or will be producing. Yeah, bauxite is the ore that aluminium is made from. Yeah, it's... delay, stream delay, chat. It's all fine. It's intentional. Right, so this is outputting 60. So, 60 plus... wait, is that... Did I clock this one or not? No. Yes, it is clocked. But it's not getting any petroleum coke, which means we don't know what it's actually producing. So we need to go and connect the petroleum coke. This is so... It's so close to working just a little bit. You know? Cool. Oh, no. There we go. So we need to come down to there. And this will... Ugh, how ugly is that? We will take this out slightly. Oh no. And now we're carrying stuff we don't be carrying. Yeah, I'm getting close to the point of not caring. Okay, and that's the petroleum coke going now, which we're carrying and we don't want to be, so we'll bung that back in there. So let's go follow it. There it goes. Oh, that's the aluminium scrap off. Oh my goodness, that is fast. That has oh my god. Right. So that is outputting 90. So 90, 60. I think we've got a little bit extra at the top. Yes, we have 60. Yeah. So those three doing 180. Oh no, that's well over. So we've got 4 machines doing, so that's 180 plus 90. It's alright. So that's 270 water going back in. So from there, at this point, but yeah, we need this to back up really. So I should, in theory, be able to remove this and everything carry on. Man, this does not sound convincing at all. At least initially it should be able to. Nightbot, you want to know what else it makes? Oh, I can't even begin to explain. Except that won't work, will it? Because until the others are all full and working, it won't. So we do need to back up. So we're going to remove a stretch of conveyor belt. Come on, get off of it. That's what we need to do really, is remove a stretch of conveyor belt. Yeah, there we go. It's gone. So this will back up. I need this completely backed up, I think. I've got such high hopes for this. And then we need to find a way to connect this to water, because it needs to be separate from that for flow rates. And we're not just going to be able to go bung a pipe in, because it's going to be obstructing. So we're going to have to go back and redo some bits on that, on those bits. But yeah, let's just make sure this is fully backed up. Because what it's going to be missing, it's not going to be getting enough alumina solution from the ones that are actually working. So the first three. Did I say three? Two. First two. So we need it to back up completely, and then we can think about what's going to happen next. But we need more water coming in. One pipeline per 3 machines. This one can self-suffice. So, well, it will be able to. How on earth am I going to do this? I could go high with them. That would probably work. So go above and then drop them down. Giz, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine this being anyone's total nightmare. Because all it needs to do is drop in to there or there for the next two machines. Is it only two? We're doing two? No, three. Wait, hang on. Yeah, the next 3 machines. How is that going to work? I mean, we could have it drop in there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We'll have it coming in there. You know what? I don't think I've got the... Oh, we're out of copper. Let's go get some more copper sheets. But yeah, I'm thinking that might be a good shout, Hunter, is have them like lined up along the top, along there, and have them drop in. We do have wall mounts unlocked, actually, for pipes. And that way it gives us plenty... It should hopefully give us plenty of leeway to work with. I wonder if any of these has been producing, because they will have received. Yeah, okay, that's good. Everything's in the right spot. Oh no, wait, that's the wrong floor. Need to go up one. Because what we need is copper sheets. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. No, there's no canteen Nightbot, because that sounds like a waste of time. So yeah, and then what we'll do is we'll put another one here, but this way around. And that way we can have multiple lines for water. So the wall supports, thankfully, can go, yeah, I'm going to do one along underneath and then one along the top. We'll do that. We'll do that. Yeah, this is giving me flashbacks to when when we had to, or I had to unblock, well no, I didn't have to, I chose to, unblock the the washing machine pipes at home. Great fun. Totally would recommend. 10 out of 10 would do it again. Would not do it again. Do not recommend. So yeah, I'm gonna put that there. Then we can have that lined up and it'll drop straight into it, I think. Oh, Nightbot. There's no visitor centre either. That's awkward. Yeah, we don't have one of them. Because again, that would be I mean, when you say visitor centre, do you mean like factory floor where people have to go to work? Because we've got plenty of that going on. So we're going to get this. Vortex, you make it sound like you've just learnt from experience. I'm sure you haven't. Yeah, I mean, obviously you shouldn't do that. That is just good advice. Okay, we do that there, and we have that, come down. So that'll bring water in. This is rapidly becoming more complicated than I thought it would. That's not straight. I'm not going to bother messing with it at this point. Oh, a drinks machine. No. No, we don't have one of them either. You kind of, I feel like you're intent on making this awkward at this point, Nightbot. Next thing you know, you'll be asking for some kind of pay, remuneration for services rendered. That's when things get really awkward. To quote Black Panther, we don't do that here. Yeah, you're gonna have to circle back to that bit where I'm like, we don't do that. Okay, pipeline water support. We'll have it there. I suppose we'll put one in the middle because otherwise it looks like it wouldn't be able to make it. And we have to keep up the appearances, don't we? The impossible physics don't exist in this game. I've not put that quite far enough along. I'm starting to feel like this game is mainly me correcting my mistakes when I'm playing. I will say the addition of fluids in the game, very, very welcome. The Coffee Stain Studios have done a remarkable job with this. And also from a communication standpoint, they did really, really well on how they communicated the updates being progressed and what's coming along, and their engagement with the community is absolutely fantastic. The guys who do their community management are actual developers themselves, so they have been involved in the production of the game at some point, and they get it, which is great. Right, that needs to come off the wall. We'll have that go to there. I'll have them both go to there, I think. And then we can have them kind of dip down. And they're going to have to change to being side by side, I think. Maybe they won't. Maybe they can stay on top of each other. Let's find out. Let's find out together. Oh man, that is ugly as sin. Right, we definitely need it to come out further than it does. I'm surprised this isn't all totally backed up yet, considering the aluminium scrap isn't going anywhere. Oh, come on, there we go. So that obviously can't do that. This needs to come out further. Right, bring that to there. We're going to need to remove a couple of bits. Remove these, and then we can put the back after. And that one, and probably this bit of conveyor belt too, because we actually came out, didn't we? We came out further to get this one to work. You see, we came out to here. So if we do the same thing again, like that. Then down at the bottom we'll put stackable pipelines in underneath them. Right now I can only imagine that Hunter's super triggered. Oh, come on, that'd be perfect. That'd be absolutely perfect if that worked, but it doesn't. So, remove that one, and we pull this slightly further. So we definitely need one on the edge, which is probably going to be that one, and then we need to have one further back that goes underneath. But it does also kind of mean... Yeah, he's gone quiet. He's probably like, nope. This is big old tons of nope. Okay. Oh, we go. because for that to work, we need to have... Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. I know I say an awful lot of, yeah, we'll do that, when it's just me doing it. But you guys are involved. At this point, you're all responsible for when it goes wrong. So... why not get involved? No. Nope. What, literally? Hunter, you literally can't even? That's odd. Anyone? Right. There we go. Now, we're going to have these two pipes that are going to maintain staying on top of each other. Oh, hey chickers. How you doing? Welcome to the fun. Yeah, that makes you also 100% responsible, I'm afraid. Even if you could just try and get a sandwich, it means that you weren't actively assisting. Sorry, don't make the rules on that one. Okay, we'll put them in now. So what we're going to need is we're going to need 2 more pipelines running. That just looks so funky. I think it looks a little bit like the plumbing in my bathroom before I had it redone, actually. Which means mainly leaky and like it was done by someone who almost knew what they were doing, but then they didn't quite, so they just went YOLO. Yeah. Let's just batter some wildlife to death whilst we're here. Oh, look, there's his mate. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do 3 lots of pipes all on top of each other, which would be the ideal scenario. But unfortunately, because the stackable pipeline supports aren't really fit for purpose anymore. This is the problem. Like, you'd want them to be on top of each other, but now you can't do it. Which I am not impressed with. Okay, so actually the max flow rate, oh, that's not going to produce enough water, actually, is it? But no, that is finally backed up. So if we push that to that, so at 200%, where its normal flow rate would be 240, and then we will bump it up because I kind of want it to have as much as possible. Right, so this is the problem. I don't like. I want to put another. I want to have those 2 pipelines come over together, but I'm having to stack them in a less than desirable way. But yeah, I guess we're going to shut down coal power production, which it's like, welcome to the world of tomorrow as we go full nuclear. And then we're going to target 300. And then we're also going to target 300 there. So max flow rate is 600. Max flow rate for pipes is 300, so you can only... Doesn't really make sense, but... Who am I to question all of this? Side note, if anyone who's watching over on Twitch, tomorrow, if you happen to be around in the afternoon, probably afternoon, maybe early, maybe late morning, I'm going to be probably doing a Beat Saber stream for the first time in ages, because I finally got everything set up and working. And yeah, I'll probably be doing a bit of a trying to get back into shape after having the good news over last week. Actually, no, I'm just going to remove these pipes. I need pipe. Well, why not take this stuff? So yeah, anyone who's around, if you haven't followed me on Twitch already, then you 100% should. I'm sure a link will be dropping into chat in just a minute for everyone on the YouTube side. Truex round is indeed a shape, but I'd rather be in a different one. I guess. Yeah, Chickers, it's going to be good at the moment because I've had the break from my my medication, so also at the same time with Beat Saber, anyone who does play, we've actually opened up a new channel on the Discord, and it's basically a chance for you to show yourself off a little bit if you want to, and show your skills out on Beat Saber and compete with other people. I mean, no obligation, but if you want to try and beat me at songs, you are more than welcome. I enjoy the challenge, and it's always good to see other people and see what they can do. That said, I am ultra competitive and I want to win. You have been warned. If you do too well, I'm probably just going to ban you from Discord because I can't be handling that. That's not true. That's not true. Oh, actually, no. I can pop the gun there, and then we can carry some more stuff. There we go. I did not just fall off. That's a lie. I hacker you only play DDR. Oh, that's a shame. I must admit, I've never really played it. Only like the occasional, oh, I bet I'm well good at it in the arcade, and then you realise you're awful because you don't know any of the songs, any of the patterns, and you don't understand how hard you have to press on the buttons. Hey Sashweed, how you doing? And more importantly, do not panic buy Sashweed. That's the important bit. Nightbot, only a little bit, and I don't mind having it checked either, because basically all that it means is that I would try harder. Yeah, Vortex, we've seen what Taylor can do with one. Impressive. Yeah, I'm thinking what I'm in this tricky sitch now, aren't I? Where I've got these 3 pipes of water going along. I've got 2 of them that are together, and I'm like, well, let's make all 3 of them come over together. Because that makes a lot more sense. And we'll do that. it makes so much more sense to have them all go in one go, so or in one route. Looks a lot neater. Proof of concept is basically done, so we'll just take it over. Oh, this guy's nearly got me. Nightbot, he played Elite with it. Like, set it up as a custom control, and it was mental. Now, I must admit, I hate the keep calm and carry on, stereotypical British thing. I dislike that meme, because that's kind of what it is. But there is a time when you need to keep calm. Keep calm and adjust your behaviour appropriately. Triple pipelines. Yeah, this means that I should have... Yeah, I like what I really like about Satisfactory is the problem solving. I'm a really, really big fan of that. I like solving problems, so I like when you're playing it and you have a problem, which is essentially of your own design, and then you have to find the solution for it. Yeah, if I could do the 3 pipes all going up at the same time, I would, but I don't think it's going to be doable. But then what we can do is we can actually link everything back up once we have it all plumbed in. So it's more for my benefit, I guess, that I did it that way. You might have noticed that my cat's being very quiet at the moment. We've changed what time we feed him, so that we can give him his medicine, and it's working out. See, Haku, I like it because you've got the end goal visualized, so you kind of know what you're aiming for. You know what you have to do. So it's more you're doing the working out than you are than you are the just the problem. You know, it's kind of like you've got the solution already, you have to just do the working out, rather than you finding the solution, if that makes sense. Hey David, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you are having a pleasant evening. I am having one hell of a mental workout. Right, we're going to bring it... Oh, that's actually pretty well placed, I think. I'm hoping that made sense what I said in there. Anyways. And we... oh, yep, that is us out of pipe. Well, sheets. So yeah, we'll have to have a fiddle with a couple of things, but we can have it splitting when it gets to here, and then you have... Yeah, we'll do the next 3 like here. Bring that across, and then from there it can go to that one. Bottom one will go to there. And that will go to the top one. Oh, go away. Damn hogs. He has made a big mistake, because now you've got an explosive device stuck to your head. Sorted. And yeah, I did just quote Blade 2. Painful. Yeah, David, the pipes. The pipes! It's pretty sad. I keep saying it's satisfying. But yeah, we're almost close to getting the aluminium completely put in. Thing is, Nightbot, you've got to remember this is still in beta, so there will be a storyline for Satisfactory in the future, but not yet. But yeah, there will be. So there will be like there is a project that you always work towards. So the idea is you're working towards as a member of the Fix-It Corporation, and you're going to be working towards it, and you're going to be sending everything up through the space elevator. So that's why the space elevator actually has the conveyor belt slots on, because otherwise it's very little point in doing it. So they're going to be doing that, and then you're going to be sending stuff up to work together for this project. And yeah. Oh no, let's turn around. There we go. It's close. Yeah, I thought we were gonna get onto the Mega Train project tonight, but it does not look like it. I wasn't planning on going this long, but I am, and I carry on because my voice is still feeling really good. And next week it might not be, so I figured we'd carry on. I think motivation's important for some people. I'm not so bothered. Like Conan, the only motivation you have, for example, is kill each other, but there is a storyline kind of in there. But yeah, Conan does have a storyline. It's the case of you're in exile in the exiled lands, and the idea is that you need to remove your bracelet so you can go free, because otherwise you can't leave this area, you're stuck. And then there's lots of places you can go and you can do, and you can pick up some lore from Conan in there as well, and you find out how to remove your bracelet, and then you do it, you remove your bracelet, and then your character dies and he's done. And then you start all over again. Or you're like me, and you just constantly have it out PvP wise. Which you get raided off a server, and then you come back when you're done. But yeah, we're almost there. We're almost done on this. And then I have to power it all. Ugh. So yeah, we're gonna have to power everything. But yeah, powering everything should be totally fine. I'm feeling positive here. Right, and that should be water filling up there now. Then they're going to start pumping. Let's just check the flow rate in this. Oh, crap. Close. That's a pretty low flow rate. No, there we go. Jumps up. But yeah, we want the flow rate to really... It needs to get to get to 300. Pipe's full. But yeah. 299. And then the pipe's full. So that's fine. That is good. That's what we want. Okay. And then we just need to check the flow rate up here, see what that's on. But then these are full, so we don't know. I guess let's get all of this powered up, and then we can see how wrong it goes. Although I don't need to worry too much about running out of power for a change, because that's been pretty much a long time concern. But now we've got, oh no, what are we doing here? You don't want Mark 3 power poles, people. Okay. Yeah, a long time concern, but thankfully the number of reactors we've got should fix that. That's not got any water in the pipe. That needs a pump on it, doesn't it? Now, I notice absolutely nothing moving. Yeah. Head pressure's not enough. That's what that says to me. Yeah, head lift's not enough. So why is nothing going? Oh, because they're all full. That's all full. Yeah, that's got no water in. So we're going to have to fix that. I just want to get this all done and working. Because these should all be full. They are full. Okay. Right, okay. The silica is emptying out, but at a slightly slower rate than we would like. So that's why that's not going. That is now... What's wrong with this one? Not got enough water going into it. Yeah, no water. So it's trying... Yeah, that's why. It's because it's trying to pump more than it can handle. So that pump at the bottom is trying to pump further than it can handle. So we need to... Oh, well, we can't have them connected to that one if it's full. Let's see, have them connected to the same one. There, and that has got these pumping. So we'll check the flow rate. 300, nice. 300? 300, come on. 299, 300, nice, perfect. That means this is all flowing nicely, which means we should have all the alumina coming out. Everything should be being made. Yep, all the alumina coming out of there. We have aluminium production. Am I enjoying the graphics? What, in the game? I must admit I prefer the old style power poles they added. But you know, the new ones they've added in are perfectly functional. But I definitely prefer the older ones. But yeah, that's maxing out flow rate. which it should be. So that's 100% with the water. That should be 100% there, which is lovely. If needs be, and if things start getting a little bit fruity, we can connect the pipes up, and it'll be well over what we need. So as things stand, this here, I don't know if it's producing enough water to self-sustain. Give it a go, I guess. But yeah, it should be producing it well in excess of the water that we need for this. So we could potentially connect all the pipes up, and then we know for a fact it's all good. But I don't think we need to do that at this stage. So we have aluminium being produced, we've got silica being produced, which is not backing up. Good. Now we're going to follow the aluminium where it comes down, so it's coming down in here. And then it's all flowing into these machines, which is great. And they stacks of 500, right? Which isn't quite enough still. So I said 240 times 6. So 1,440 per minute. Thinking maybe that's not enough after all. But we can be happy with what's happening. Like it can't the conveyor belts can't handle that level anyway. This one seems slow. So this one is producing. This is only at 70. Why is this one at 75? Alumina solution. Hey Shiv, how you doing, fella? Yeah, the factory's doing well, like doing really well. I've just spent the evening working on a project, and it is working, which is lovely. So what we can do is we can get this one going. I'm kind of now at the tweaking phase, I guess. We're gonna try and let's pump that up to that. So that's now doing 120, 160. Okay. 160, 80, 80, so that's 320, 380, 460, 540, 620, so that's 620 alumina solution. So someone remember 620 for me. 360, 240. That is nowhere near enough alumina solution, is it? So alumina solution it needs is 240. Even clocked, they only produce 80. So we are going to run around, do some clocking on these, overclocking that is. But then we're not producing enough water to do that. We're not going to get enough water. That's a problem. Then we will have to attach them together. Yeah. Not great. Also, Coulter, hey, how you doing? Things are interesting. Not quite getting what we need. Could do with a fourth thing of water actually coming over. Oh look. The petroleum coke stopped, didn't it? That I haven't put back in. Oh no, that's gonna... Oh no. That's not gonna work at all, is it? No, Hunter, I like doing it myself, mate. I keep saying I like doing it myself. Alright, that comes in... Oh, you know what? I don't care anymore at this point. Problem is I keep losing track of what does what. So... I mean, the water is... And even when clocked, that's good. You know, it's... Wait, that's... Oh, it's the flow rate on the bloody pipes at the other end, isn't it? And that's what's slowing us down here. So we're producing 160. That's immediately... Yeah, they need to be in separate pipelines. Oh, that's the problem. So yeah, they need to be separate pipelines for 2 of them. So 2 of them need to be fed by different pipes. We will sort that out on another day, I think, because that's the issue. Like, this stuff is completely static and not flowing, and then this one's flowing a little bit, this one's flowing a little bit more, this one's flowing a little bit more than that, and then that one's flowing a little bit more than that, and then by the time you get around here, it's 300 and it's saturated flow. So that's another reason why that's going to be slightly slower. Should have thought about that. Like this one here, this one here requires 360 alumina solution per minute, but the pipe can only deliver 300. So that's something that I have to think about. Which I didn't before. Which I should have done. Yeah, so that's the maximum that could be. 125 is the absolute flat max that these can be set to. So that's something to be considered. And again, you've got kind of like a cumulative flow effect, so it's going to need separate... Like, for example, this factory is going to... This refinery would need its own... Like, it's completely own pipeline. So, it would need to come off of there and then feed in and have another... So, it's going to need... Horticulture, nope. Nope. I mean, what I potentially could do is find the point where it's backed up and then loop it round. Like, I could take the one here at the very end and have that then go all the way down to the bottom, and that would essentially split the flow and have it coming in from both ends. But what we've got going on here is this one was producing 80, which is totally fine on its own. This one again 80, 2 of them fine. 3 of them still okay, 4 of them too many. So you could split them into 3s, I guess, and then do it that way, because I've got them split into 3s already on the other side. Hey Fotherington Smythe, how you doing? Flow rate. So at the moment, nothing, like, it's essentially it's maxed out with what it can produce. But that's because, like, this one's emptying out quickly, this refinery, but the others behind it aren't, because it's consuming 1/3 of the available flow. And then this one's taking up the other half of the flow, like the rest of it. I'll remove that. But yeah, it's going to be that way kind of no matter what. That's what I should have thought about. They need to introduce pipes Mark II. Alright, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4 of the requiring the alumina solution. That one's getting everything it needs. It's running straight through it. That one is also doing the same thing. That one is 2. and so is that one. So they're absolutely running through it, but they're not getting enough. Yeah. Gonna have to do them separately. Gonna have to do them batches. Batches with overflow on the pipes. So you would have like the ones at the end run all the way down to the other end, and then kind of work backwards that way. I think that would do it. But that's going to be something for another time, because I think at this point, streaming, 3 hours and 10 minutes, that is more than enough time spent on this evening. The important bit is, it works, and we are now producing aluminium sheets again, which is good news. We haven't been doing that for absolutely ages. No nuke, definitely not. That's a given. So we should be producing aluminium sheets, because the aluminium comes in and it goes back up. But yeah, we're not going to get enough. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to work on in the factory now with the aluminium. Like, it's a little bit that'll do. But I would like to go back and try and fix it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Epic, sort your shit out, basically. But yeah, there are some aluminium ingots kicking around, coming in. Not enough. Like, I might have to separate it out into different sections. Just doing overflow didn't work, but that's something, like I say, something to think about for next time. But right, I am going to call time for the stream there, guys. Like I said, I'm going to be streaming some Beat Saber tomorrow during the day over on Twitch, so make sure you follow me on Twitch for that one. Also, make sure you've hit like on YouTube if you haven't already as well for this stream, and if you haven't, make sure that you subscribe, follow, all that stuff, and I will hopefully catch you guys tomorrow. So once again, thank you very much for watching. Commander Plater, out.